Alright chat, we back at it again. And this time we got another big old banger, another big old smashing hit. It's so big that I can't fit it in fully into frame. This is what it looks like on top of the desk. You can tell it's King Ghidorah. Hiya Toys exclusive 1991 King Ghidorah. This is probably my most anticipated figure. I've been wanting this thing for so long. This is the first actual Ghidorah figure that I own, because I never got any of the Monsterverse Ghidorahs because I just didn't want to get them. Not to say I didn't like Monsterverse's design, it's just I didn't like how anyone has done the figure with just his wings like splayed out. I just didn't like that at all, so I didn't grab one. I never picked up one of the SH or even the Hiya Toys Monsterverse Ghidorah, but this Ghidorah I have been wanting for a long time, and finally he is here. Oh, he's so big he doesn't fit. He's so big he doesn't fit in the frame. He is the Hiya Toys Ghidorah. This is now the largest figure I own outright in general. Nothing I have beats him in size, in length, in girth, in everything. So he is a big freaking dude. He is a big smacking dude. What is that? Another bug. Sorry if I'm kind of on edge. There was a wasp nest in my electrical box, which is like 5 feet behind me. I did kill all the wasps, but there could be more, and no one likes wasps. So sorry if I'm a little bit on edge. But this guy, I like this man. I like this huge old boy. Everything about this thing is frankly perfect. I love everything about it, other than the size. The size is cool, but he's a little bit much. You gotta manhandle him. The best way I could just say it. You gotta manhandle this guy. But I love the detail on his head. I love how his faces look. There's, like, you can see the, I don't know, what's the best way? Hatred in his eyes, because it's Ghidorah. All he does is hate. And you can really see the, I don't like that guy. He needs to die, in his eyeballs. The detailing of his face is so good and so clear. See in his mouth. Like I said with my Shima review, Hiya Toys, the tongues move. They're on a ball joint, and I frankly just keep his tongue up because I can't get it to go down, so I just keep it up. But the detailing on his head's so good. The detail on the horns, perfect. I love the chin spikes. I never even noticed this on the 91 Ghidorah when watching the movie. Never even noticed that he had these chin spikes, but I freaking love them. Super cool long neck, the amazing detailing on the scales. Each scale is individual, so you can see them all. You can feel them when you rub your hand against them. Giant fucking wings, what Ghidorah is freaking known for. I also like the paint for this thing. I don't know if this is just my finger smudge marks. No, it's not. You could see, like, unlike the Monsterverse Ghidorah that like SH did, how it was that mustard color and not an actual golden color. This guy's actually golden. He's not mustard, he's golden. And I love it because he's Ghidorah, and Ghidorah is a gold motherfucker. You can see, like, the sun is helping right now. You can see how gold he is. You can see the gold on him. You can see him reflect the light. And it's so good. It's so perfect for a Ghidorah figure. But his wings, freaking huge. You have a whole bunch of scale detail down here at the base of the wing. Then it's just like a normal, that leathery look for the rest of his wing, which is fine. Same, we come to his chest, big old burly chest full of, I don't know, muscles. This would be a whole bunch of muscles to power these freaking wings. Come down to his stomach region, even bigger scales. Legs, same thing, big old burly fat feet. And then we got his long tails. Super long tails. Both of them are very long, beautifully detailed. I love the spikes on his tails, on the end of the tails. Someone stop honking your horn. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but someone's honking out there. Good. Yeah, someone's honking over there. But I freaking love this thing. Love this figure. Like I said, this is now the largest figure I own. And I have a lot of figures, and a lot of decent sized figures. But he is now the biggest. Like, he makes, what is it, the Hammond Collection Spino kind of look small in comparison to his size. But gosh dang, this guy is so cool. The only one thing I wish he came with was a stand for like his wings, because due to the fact of how big his wings are, they're gonna droop over time. Like, he's a little bit top heavy with how big his wings are. He's a bit top heavy, and so I wish he came with a stand to kind of just push him and hold him up. Because, like, you know, if this is like someone's first time figure, yeah, having a stand would be pretty helpful. But other than that, I really don't have anything to complain about on this guy. I love everything about him. Super cool figure. Let's talk about his articulation, which he has an absolute schmack ton of. So we'll just use one head. Mouth open and close. Like I said, the tongues move. Frick, I don't even know how I can do this, because I need one hand to hold him. But head is on a ball joint. The whole neck is a whole bunch of series of ball joints, so you can get a whole bunch of range of articulation. I would say don't do it too far, because I've already had one neck, I think it was actually this neck too, popped. So don't go crazy, but get a whole range of articulation. You can look far down, you can twist his neck around. And I've seen like photos on like Reddit of people really going crazy with the necks, with the neck articulation. So it's doable, just don't go insane. The best way I could describe it, just don't lose it, just don't go crazy. But the next great articulation on them, the wings have two sets of articulation. So you have a top piece, this top little piece for the wing itself, but then you have the base of the wing. And so the best way I can say to, if you want to move that, is hold the entire wing and then click it and then move it. So don't just grab the wing, like this part, the top part of the wing, and then try to move it. You're not going to do it. You possibly could break it. Grab the base of the wing and then flap it. That's the best way I can describe it due to how big his wings are. His upper chest, his torso can swivel. He can crunch a little bit. And that's about it. He can sway side to side, and he's going to do it a lot with these big wings. Next we have his big old thunder thighs. You can go up that far, down that far. Bit of a spread. Decent little knee joint. And an ankle and a foot. Not much of a pivot, but he can go in and out. So you got a good degree of articulation for his leg. You don't need too much. You just need him to hold his freaking weight. And his tail has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 16 joints of articulation in the tail. So this tail, you are going to get a frick ton of posability out of. There, you are going to get an absolute plethora of posability out of this tail. Like, there is probably nothing that his tails can't do besides, you know, possibly staying upright. Maybe, but other than that, amazing freaking figure. Absolutely fantabulous figure. Alright, let's do a little bit of size. So from wingtip to wingtip, we're looking at, oh god, this is bigger than I thought. About 21 inches from wingtip to wingtip. And like, see, like I said, like earlier, he leans forward with how big his wings are. That's why I say if he came with a stand, that would have been a little bit better, a little cooler, a little bit. So big, he doesn't fit in frame. Length, we're looking at about almost 2 feet, I would say, about 22 to 24 inches. And height, we're looking at about 10 inches in height. So he's a decently sized figure. He's going to take up your shelf. He's going to take up your space. So if you're going to think about getting him, have the room, and I do mean that, have the space in the room to use. Here is the Hiya Godzilla. So you can tell he dwarfs. Oops, that was my finger. He dwarfs most figures. He will dwarf the majority of figures in your collection. So here is a Hiya 2019 Godzilla. Here is the SH Monster Arts Evolved Godzilla. Here is the Hammond Collection Baryonyx. So you can see, like I said, you can tell he will be a big figure if you grab him. And here is the Beast of the Mesozoic. If I can get him on there. Dilophosaurus. Absolutely massive freaking figure. Giant freaking dragon. He's going to take up most of your shelf space. I'm just going to be honest. He's going to take up most of it. But other than that, overall, absolutely amazing, rad, cool figure. I 100% recommend getting him or Shimo, either one. Get both, like me, and put yourself in debt. Get both of them. That's what Hiya wants. Hiya, if you ever see this, I went into debt because of you guys. Send me more figures so I can get more into debt. Thank you. But overall, great figure. Absolutely phenomenal figure. Get him. The detail on him is amazing. Just, I don't know what else to say, because like I said, this is like my second video, my second review video after Shimo, so. But get Ghidorah if you want. Something that will take up all your shelf space is up to you. Other than that, yeah, great figure, 10 out of 10. Like I said, this is my first few little videos of these figures, so if you guys want to see more of them, hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. And remember to stay amazing and stay awesome. Bye.